Roughly 2 out of 5 Americans say it's important to get news from journalists who share their political views. This, according to a new survey conducted by the Pew Research Center. Americans say journalists sharing their political views is more important than sharing their religious views, age, race, gender, and the way they talk. 47% of conservative Republicans and 50% of liberal Democrats say it's important to get news from journalists who share their political beliefs. 29% of moderate Republicans and 33% of moderate Democrats say the same. News consumption habits are also changing amongst Americans. Pew also found a shift in how Americans get their local news, with a move to online rather than from TV or print. The share of adults paying close attention to local news has dropped since 2018, when 41% of Americans said they received their local news on the TV, compared to 32% in 2024. In 2018, just over a third of Americans said they got their news online, and now that share has risen to nearly half. And a large majority of Americans, 85%, say local journalism is important for their communities, with majorities of both Republicans and Democrats saying local media and journalists in their areas are doing their jobs well. However, fewer than half of Americans are happy with the coverage they see of many topics on their local news. And majority of Americans are not tuning in for news stories. They want the weather. The survey finds 70% of Americans see weather as the most important aspect that affects their lives. When asked about the financial state of local news outlets, 63% of Americans said they believe their local news stations were doing well or somewhat well. However, in recent years, local news outlets have faced serious advertising challenges. As Americans change their news consumption habits, we'll see in the coming years how local news stations make changes to stay relevant. For Straight Arrow News, I'm Lauren Taylor. If you want more stories just like this one, be sure to download the Straight Arrow News app, or you can visit our website, san.com.